Hey guys, Tank Lathom here with the Lisa Lathom Team, brokered by EXP Realty. Hey, we got a real special treat for you in the next couple of weeks. I have a couple real close friends in the Beaver County Courthouse, so we're going to get the insider look for you. So hopefully you enjoy these next couple episodes. Come on, follow me. Hey guys, Tank Lathom here with the Lisa Lathom Team, brokered by EXP Realty. We are this week's episode of Totally Tank. We are going to interview County Commissioner Jack Manning. He is a long friend of ours, and we're going to go ahead and interview him, see what he has in the future for Beaver County. Come on in, let's see what happens. Hey guys, it's Tank here. I'm here with my good friend Commissioner Manning, Jack Manning here, Beaver County Commissioner. First off, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with us today. So tell us a little bit about what your job really entails as a commissioner for Beaver County.
It's hard to describe in just a few minutes, but basically we oversee the county government, the county budget. There's some perfunctory duties we don't have as much control over things as people think we have, but I consider my job helping people. That's what I love about it. It's helping people, solving problems, overcoming obstacles. It's stuff that we enjoy doing here, but it's a mix of different kinds of interactions with the public, and
So that's pretty awesome stuff there.
I think anybody who goes into public service, I would hope, does it because they love people. They want to help their community. They want to see their community prosper. And the way to do that is to be engaged, be involved, understanding what the issues are, and helping make things better.
Yeah. So I just learned this recently, but so there's 3 commissioners, correct?
That's correct.
So the way that it's worked up is there's the winner of the Republican side, the Democratic side, and then how does the third one get elected? Or explain that process. How about that?
So the process is by Commonwealth statute.
Okay.
As a 4th-class county, the election has to have a minority representative. You can't have 3 of a kind. You can't have 3 Republicans, 3 Democrats, 3 Independents.
See, I didn't understand. I didn't know that.
3 anything. So the way they do that with the elections is the top vote getters get in.
Get a seat, basically.
Of the whoever's on the ballot, the top 3 vote getters get in. But it's set up through the primary system to try and guarantee that there's always a minority representative. So you can't have 3 of a kind. That's the way it worked. This time, top 2 vote getters were Republicans. Tony was the top vote getter for the Democrats, came in 3rd, and that's where the 3 of us go forward. Yeah.
Right. So tell us a little bit about your background before you became a commissioner. Like, what did you do prior to working for the county?
We relocated up here about almost 25 years ago now. I worked in the petrochemical industry for 35 years. Had a very eclectic career there. Started as a shift working lab tech, worked shift work for 8 years. Had a series of assignments from corporate trainer to quality performance manager to customer service, to director of human resources, to a director of manufacturing and plant manager, and that's what I retired from here at Nova Chemicals at that time. Then started my own consulting business, did downtown consulting, redevelopment work in our legacy riverfront towns and in Allegheny County and some others. Ran the Chamber of Commerce.
That's where we met.
5 years did that, then ran for office, got elected. Now in my 2nd term, but all those roles, quite frankly, Tank, have been about people.
Right.
Always been about people. Managing people, leading people, trying to muster resources, solve problems, and it's the only discernible skill I have.
You're definitely a man of the people. Yeah, everywhere I go, I see you. So that means you're out and about a lot.
Well,
I just saw you when I was half naked down at the Polar Plunge.
I did.
That was third year I've seen you down there.
I did not write your billboard.
No. Remember, next time you got an election coming up, we can put that. I back Jack. We can put it right here.
Well, I appreciate that. That's part of what I love about Beaver County so much. I mean, the Polar Plunge is just a great example.
Yeah.
I mean, record number of people jumping in the river, which I appreciate you doing it for me, so I don't have to do it.
Hey, it was nice. It was nice this year.
Yeah, I don't know about nice, but there with my dogs and Diane, we're cheering people on. But I mean, what a great collaborative effort. I mean, I'm all about collaboration and just love that collaborative effort to raise funds for Special Olympics and stuff. We have a niece that has issues back in New Jersey, and she's got all her Special Olympic trophies and stuff for softball and different things that she did. And we just love that organization. But how great is that all of those different organizations from the school districts and folks like yourself and all the nonprofit BCRC that there, the FOP, the police are out there doing that push Beaver County, all those guys.
A true community event.
I mean, it's just a great example of how great Beaver County is and when our people rally around a great cause. And that's what I love about my job is getting engaged in those kind of things, understanding what's going out in our community and just trying to make things better. Always.
I've heard you say this a lot. You are a true transplant into Beaver County. So what drew you to make your home and your family's home now Beaver County?
Well, it's funny. After I was up in the air traveling a lot, especially when I was director of human resources for Huntsman Chemical and also for Nova. We had plants in 10 different states, 3 provinces in Canada, 1 in France, 1 in England. Always traveling and stuff. Based out of Virginia, which was a great place to raise my boys. But when we moved here and relocated here, it just felt like home. There's something about it. And I always tell people, I mean, I got appointed to the Board of Trustees at Community College. Totally unknown, coming up from Virginia, but I'd worked with community colleges, a product of community colleges. I love what they stand for, how they help people achieve their career ambitions and dreams and stuff. And the county embraced me when they didn't have to, as a total unknown, coming up here with my wife as empty nesters. Then my older son moves here, marries a girl from Beaver Falls. I have a 16-year-old granddaughter. My younger son moves from Hawaii after 16 years with his wife from Japan. I have a 4-year-old grandson. I mean, this is home. This is home, Hank. I mean, it always felt like home, but it is now. And Tank, you know this, having a kid and just having a family and your wife around. It's just
it's an easy place.
It's
to
just
be.
home.
There's a reason why it's a boomerang county because you can't find something like.
Well,
this.
it's funny because when I was a HR director and worked out of Moon Township for a while and trying to recruit engineers and different people into the area, I was most successful when I found somebody who had roots and wanted to come back to the Pittsburgh area because they were born here or their parents were here and they left or they have some connection to the area. There's just something about the sense of community.
Yeah.
And Beaver County is like a small town.
Right.
To me, it is anyway.
Right.
I'm a Beaver Countian first and foremost.
It's all about community and honestly the traditions we have here. It really is what I feel.
Yeah.
And one last thing. First off, I'd like to thank you again for appointing me on the Assessment Appeals Board. Some people may hate me, some people may like me, but I enjoy serving the community. You want to talk a little bit about the Assessment Appeals Board, or the Auxiliary Board, I should say?
Well, I can. I mean, that's something that's been standing for a long time. It didn't just appear because of the reassessment.
Right.
It's always been there. And each commissioner gets to nominate somebody on the 3-person board that we have. I like to pick people who I believe are grounded in good logic and common sense. Most of the time it's people in real estate. But for some reason you came to mind as somebody. Well, I'm thinking.
Tell you what, Lisa was like, "What? She didn't want to talk to me. He wants to talk to you." I'm like, Jack wanted to talk to me, Lisa.
It's interesting. No, and it's not that you get too much of what we used to call in my business, especially in HR, like mind think. You get 10 engineers in a room and they're all thinking like engineers instead of like workers and people who are going to benefit from what you're engineering. And I felt that knowing you, I just felt you would bring that balanced perspective and you'd be able to sit there and truly understand what the issues are.
We have a great board.
Because you have that background, but could really discern what folks were talking about and give them an honest opportunity to hear an appeal for their assessment.
Well, thank you so much. In closing, is there any goals you have this year personally as Commissioner Manning?
Well,
Or is it just continuing?
A lot of it's continuing. I've told people this before. Being a commissioner, it's an evergreen process. You're never done.
Oh, of course.
We've done some great things. Reclaim project, eliminating blight, bringing more affordable housing in. Do we have enough affordable housing? Have we eliminated all the blight? No. So there's plenty of work to do with all of our nonprofits, arts and entertainment, parks and recreation. I'm big on that. I'm going to continue to concentrate on improving the quality of life with as many projects as we can to help attract and retain people in Beaver County.
I think definitely
That's what it's all about.
I think definitely it's working, and thank you for all your hard work you do here, and thanks so much for your time.
Always.
And also, I heard a little thing. It's Diane's birthday today,
Yes, it
so
is. Yes,
here,
it is.
have some chili dogs on me. Jack and Diane have some chili dogs on me.
There you go.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Some great information, and remember, Beaver County is a great place to live because of people like you in our community and people that take on leadership in the community. Thank you so much, and see you next week.